Hi everybody. This is REN and I'm looking at this. This is a later day trade and I'm looking for the top reversal on it. Thinking that can give us a nice little move down. Um, and you'll see for some reason I started having trouble with this. You see the time stopped and it seems like when all of the Skype messages were coming through, this thing would freeze. The recording would freeze. I mean, the platform didn't, but only the recording was freezing. And then when it started back recording, it would jump around. So you're gonna miss me actually getting my order in, but you'll see the when it comes, the order had just hit because I had the order out there for a little bit, and then finally it hit. So right now it's not. It's just that the Skype is hitting and these Skype messages are coming in and it's freezing this actually freezing my recording. You see it jumped to 1433 and it's frozen here. And they're just my Skype is getting blown up. So I need to figure out why, or either just cut Skype off on this computer altogether. And see, now is where I wanted to show you. What I was looking for was a rejection of the 785 level. And so I want to put my order in. I've got 785 here, but I'm not the type person that's going to put it in and let it run up and hit it. Because a lot of times if it runs up and hits it, it's going to keep running. And it's going to blow through this level. So I wanted to get a better indication or better feel that it's going to reject this level. So as I was looking, I got my order in, I think around 782, you'll see in a minute. But this is ridiculous how long this recording has frozen, waiting on these Skype messages. Okay, now you see I was in at 772. The spread is 3 cents, so automatically I'm down $15 because I'm in 500 shares, and it was 775 here and 772 here. So that's gonna happen when you get in. I'm getting in on the bid. I'm not gonna sit here and try to put it on the ask and wait for it to get hit. I want to go ahead and get in. So again, most of the time when you're doing this, you're gonna be in the red. It happens. Very seldom are you gonna get in a trade and be green from beginning to end. But I'm not worried about it. I'm not even looking at it at this point. I'm watching the price action. Now my target was going to be right here around 745, which was my 9 moving average. But hopefully this thing doesn't freeze because I'm gonna be sick if it doesn't show you what made me take this trade off a little bit earlier. So hopefully this is gonna keep running, and you're gonna watch the price action on this is just it's insane. So I'm gonna know now to just turn my Twitter off, not Twitter, but Skype off. So if it gets blown up, in the middle of a trade, it's not gonna affect the recording. Okay, because all through this, the trade is not working. It's not resolving. We're getting a red candle here, and it's making a new low relative to this previous candle, but it can't seem to get through 760s. It just seems to be hung up here. So I want you to see, you're watching this, and I'm watching this, and I'm like, man, this has got to fade. But watch how quickly these sellers disappear. And that is what prompted me, to get out of this trade. As I sat here and watched these sellers they'll pop up, and I started looking at this, and I'm like, watching time and sales. So these guys are going to get chewed up. They're going to get taken out, and this stock's going to continue to move up. So I saw a big buyer here. Let me see if I can. This is frustrating. All right, let me try to get back a little bit when I was still in it. All right, right here. Okay, right here on the left, you're going to see this big seller, a big buyer, going to come in on the bid side. And these orders, 57, they're not getting hit. I'm expecting these to get hit, for it to get taken out. So I'm sitting here waiting on that. And they're not getting taken out. So when that big buyer, big seller popped up on the left side at 755, that pretty much told me that they're going to start stacking people on the bid, and this thing's going to get pushed up. So that's the reason I didn't wait for it to get to 40 or 45. My goal was for it to get down to 45. But when it hits a level, and this was, you can pretty much say a $half mark, because it went down to 750 and came right back up. When it does that, it's a time for me to either cover some, and that's why you'll see me cover early sometimes. And then if it moves down to the level, then I'll cover some more. But in this case, it was starting to, rebound. And whenever you get more buyers coming in, they're gonna buy the thing up. And those 57s, they just disappeared. Okay, let's move this back a little bit. Look, there's 28 and 28 here. That's what, 56? I don't see 56 go through on 57. I don't see it. I counted them up, and I didn't see that many go through. And you see, once that 50 popped up, look at it. All of those sellers left. All of those sellers left. And then now we've got nothing but buyers getting stacked up here. Well, it froze again because I got a Skype message. But look at all the buyers that came in. And this is what, as soon as I saw that, and I saw that it's just a feeling that I have, and it all comes from just screen time. It's just sitting at the screen, watching level two, watching time and sales, going over setup after setup after setup, trading multiple tickers that I can look at something and kind of get a feel for when the tide's going to change. Sometimes, I get fooled because level two is manipulated. So I try to use level two and time and sales together to kind of give me an idea of, what's going to happen with this stock. And you can see here, this is the candle that we traded on. It ended up falling all the way down, giving, and I got out, it got bought right back up. And here this got up to 808, but it just couldn't, push this level. And at this time, the 9 moving average was so close, I didn't really want to take it. And you can see how this thing would pop down, go sideways a little bit, fall off a cliff, and it kind of hung up around the 20. But even still, the low of this was like, what, 754 or so. So I got filled on this. Let's see, REN. I got filled at 757. So really, me getting filled there, I only lost 3 cents on it. Now, yeah, I might have got a higher entry in the 780s, but I don't think I left that much on the table. So I took advantage of, it's only 12 cents. I mean, only, let's see, 15 cents. Yeah, only 15 cents. But, it made a pretty dent. I don't know how much it was. What, $75 or so? It's probably the minimum that I want to get off of it. But still, 2 trades, $201. You really can't grow your account in picking the right stocks. Yeah, I did maximize the first trade as well as I could have, but you're more reacting to the price action and the emotions. And when I started watching the P&L, it really screwed with my emotions. So it caused me to cover that position a little bit earlier than I wanted to. And that's what I wanted to show you. These little things that we go through as small account traders, we have to work through these. So hopefully we'll have some good trades tomorrow, and we can look at a couple more examples. But we're almost halfway to $5,000. Not bad. We may not make $5,000 by the end of this month, but we're gonna get there. One way or the other. Hopefully I won't have to refund to get there, but if we continue to find moves and I continue to get more comfortable with a smaller account, then we can start making some, a little bit better moves, maximizing our profits a little bit more, and really making this thing work. So everybody have a great evening, a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow in chat.